bonus episode of the Councilmen of this week. This is September 10th, 2022. We're going to be talking about the Star Wars, Lucasfilm, and the Marvel panel of the D23 Expo. So tune in for all of the juicy news.
Welcome back to another episode of the Emergency Podcast. Emergency episode, I guess. Yeah. So yeah, there will be three of us today: Albert, Kelvin, and Teguh. Ariq is still out of town, or maybe he's just not awake right now. It's 9 a.m.
I'm gonna
We
guess
did the
not awake.
reverse this time.
How is it? Are you guys enjoying our morning session?
I mean, I'm fine with it. But yeah,
It's nice
so
if
yeah,
you can wake up.
That's fair. This is my
the-
fifth podcast episode of the day, so I'm kind of tired. But let's do this.
Like
yeah,
like literally,
Albert
I just
is going around, man. He's famous right now. 5
Albert
podcasts
is
in 1
famous.
week.
all the five podcasts is for this account.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, famous, working hard, and yeah, I think and then yeah, basically the Marvel panel, and like with the whole Star Wars thing, also it finished right after. No, it started right after our show ended. So yeah, we kind of expected to do this episode. So yeah, there's that, and yeah, that's about it, I guess. So Albert, why don't you fill us in, I guess, on what you're going to talk about?
Yeah, so we'll just go over everything, like literally that is based on the rundown that we have here. But yeah, let's just start. The Lucasfilm panel started with the trailer for Willow that's going to be coming out on November 30th on Disney Plus. The Lucasfilm series basically is a sequel to the 80s film Willow, which I've never watched. I should probably get to it because apparently it's have a cult following. But the trailer looks cool. What do you guys think of the trailer?
Oh yeah, the trailer for Willow. It looks a lot of fun. I don't know what it's about. But yeah, just seeing the dwarf is the main character, right?
He is a titular character.
Oh, okay. All I know, seeing the cast, it looks a lot of fun, I suppose. Like very adventure-y, I guess. That's all I can say. Yeah, about it. Yeah. How about you, Tugu? What's your thoughts on this?
it seems like fun. I want to watch it. My only concern is like in the trailer, there's a lot of like, oh, like last time. Oh, like last time. Oh, like last time. I'm like, do I have to watch the last one then?
I don't know what happened last time.
Yeah, that's the thing, right? Yeah.
Like literally, they
Yeah,
say that
maybe.
like 4 times or something.
That's how they recruit the members back, you know. Remember that like that Rick and Morty meme, you know? You son of a bee, I'm in.
What does that mean?
No, it's the Rick and Morty episode when they're trying to
Oh, it's a
recruit
joke.
members
Okay.
for the heist. Yeah. They just kind of
Gotcha.
like say the dumbest thing and they're like, you son of a bitch, I'm in.
Okay.
Yeah. That's what it looks like at least. All they have to say it's just like last time and they're in.
But hey,
Yeah.
on the good side, you know, we're getting anime vibes, Kelvin. Because, you know, last
Anime
line,
vibe.
how do you think you're gonna beat me? Like last time. With my friends.
Oh. Oh,
Power of friendship.
friendship,
You got
baby.
the power of
Woo!
friendship.
You know it's gonna be good when it's a power of friendship.
You know it's gotta be good. You know it's gotta be good. Anime
It's
recipe
gonna
right there.
Yep, that's right there. First of all, they're going to fight the boss, and then the main character is gonna like, I'm losing.
Mm-hmm.
Not no more. As the friends like, hey there.
Hey there.
This comes up, pops in a flashback, Hey there.
Hey there.
And then suddenly like, for my friends!
Winning recipe right there. Yeah. Well, I guess to really appreciate this movie, we kind of have to watch the first one. I'm pretty sure if they're doing like what you say, they're going to do a lot of reference.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess excited about this though, from just looking at this trailer.
Uh, I'm
I don't know about
sort of.
excited, but I am interested.
I mean, it is on Disney Plus, so we can have easy access to it. It's a series here. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
it's a series. I'm sort of like not saturated. I don't know what I'm trying
Hmm.
to say. I'm sort of desaturized, whatever. I'm basically there is so many fantasy series going on right now. House of the Dragon, Ring
Yep.
of Power. Um, like I haven't watched the Netflix show. What's it called? Sandman, but that's fantasy. And now there's gonna have this. There's so many fantasy stuff going on. I'm like I'm like saturated. I don't know what I'm saying. You get the point.
Yeah, I get the point. Yeah, this is too much of too many shows right now. Too many
Too many
fantasies.
things. We're gonna have Percy Jackson soon as well. So yeah,
Oh, right, Percy Jackson.
whenever that
Yeah,
is.
yeah, yeah, I'm not too excited for it either. Again, uh,
Yeah,
I
we'll
mean, it
see.
looks cool, but would I watch it on the first day? Probably not. It would just be kind of like, all right, there's this thing. Let me try.
Yeah.
Yeah. Same with Teguh, I guess, for this.
Yeah, I want to give it a try. I am mildly interested.
Are you going to watch the original first, though?
Maybe.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah. All right then. Well, if you do, I guess tell us your thoughts in the episode whenever it comes out.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
All right. Yeah.
If I do.
All right. All right. So I guess now let's move on to the next one. We have Lucasfilm also. Oh yeah, they reveal like the first look for Indiana Jones 5, but it's shown exclusively though. So
There's not much we can add to it except for like Harrison Ford saying that this is the last time he plays a character and he got very emotional in the stage. And practically that's it. We didn't see anything. So I mean, nothing
so
to
well,
say
there
there.
going to be like Indiana Jones Jr.
Indiana
I
Jones
I
Jr.
hope not. I mean, they sort of did that with Crystal Skull, and look what happened there.
Oh, wait, right. The guy Wayman from Everything Ever All at Once. That's the short boy, right, or
He
something. The
short
sidekick.
boy. His name is Short Round from Indiana Jones and the
Oh
Temple
yeah.
of Doom. Not short.
No, I want him to take over as the new Indiana Jones.
I mean, it could be fun.
Yeah. Yeah, all right then. If there's not much to add to it, yeah, none of us actually went to the expo, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. So I guess we can just move on now to all the Star Wars stuff. So I'll be
Woo!
out of my element here. Over Tantegu, go ahead, talk as much as you want. So yeah, the first thing we got the final trailer for Andor, which will be released on September 21st, and the first three episodes will come with it as well. So yeah, what's your thoughts on Andor final trailer? Uh, Albert or Teguh, you weren't here last time.
Um,
Yeah.
Honestly, my thoughts on the trailer, okay.
Okay,
Like
okay.
it was
That was pretty cool.
good. Like it wasn't. I didn't feel like it was particularly bad or anything, but it didn't feel amazing either. You know.
Mm.
Um. I mean, am I gonna watch it? Yeah, of course. But like, I don't know. At to be fair, I don't care how good the trailer is gonna be. I am going to watch it just because it's Star Wars. So, yeah, but I guess seeing like all of that about the rebellion would be nice. It should theoretically be fun, but yeah, I don't know. Nothing really struck me about the trailer, so.
Mm, All right, that's fair. That's fair.
That's
How
fair.
about Albert?
I'm kind of it. I think it's interesting. Again, coming out really soon. The first 3 episodes coming out at the same time, sorta. I don't want to say worry me, but usually when they do that, that means they know that the first couple of episodes kind of slow, so they want to be like, okay, we're gonna drop 3 at the same time, so you're invested. So that's where I'm getting out of that one. Um, Also, seeing Stellan Skarsgård as like in the Star Wars, I don't know why he just seems so cool. And like in the opening, when he what did Andor say? He said spice something and something, right? And in the opening, he said 3
Mhm.
words. All I can think of in my brain was sugar, spice, and everything nice. These are the 3 freaking
That's
the 3
not 3
ingredients.
words.
You imagine if he said that? These are the perfect ingredients to make a rebellion.
Sugar and spice and everything nice.
To make a rebellion, okay.
Yes, yes. Haven't you seen? Haven't you tried that before?
What
Uh,
kind of
Well, I
rebellion are
can't
you
say I
making
have.
here? Rebellion for what? The
perfect
Care
ingredient
Bears?
to make a rebellion. And then they add the chemical force, and then the Powerpuff Andor was born.
Powerpuff Andor. It's like Andor comes out of the lab like all puffy.
Yes, oh Puffy. That's how he was born. That's the origin story, episode 1. Watch it.
Oh no, that's why they're releasing all 3. Understandable, no?
Yeah. Okay.
Anything else to say on this?
Um, I think this trailer sold me that I'm gonna watch it opening night, not opening night,
Oh,
whenever it's released. Well, I probably won't watch
okay.
all 3 episodes on the same night, but I'll watch it like once it launch. Unlike
Alright,
Boba Fett,
alright.
which I still haven't seen, and I'm dreading that I have to watch it because I have to understand Mandalorian season 3.
You need to watch it for season 3. Yeah, you do.
But
I
You
was
do.
so
You do.
we're gonna get to the trailer for Mandalorian season 3, but I was so confused with some of the trailer. But yeah,
So yeah,
Okay.
which parts were you confused about? Let me know later. Yeah.
okay, yeah. Once we get
Yeah,
to it,
alright.
I'll talk about it.
Should we just get to Mandalorian season 3 then? I
We
guess.
can,
Yeah,
yeah, we
might
can
as
go to
well.
that
Let's
first.
talk about it. So yeah, next topic we can talk about is Mandalorian season 3. That is it trailer or teaser?
Teaser
Well, either
trailers. It's the
teaser,
first thing we ever
trailer.
saw from it.
Yeah, the first look basically for Mandalorian season 3 is on YouTube. They got a new executive producer, Rick Famuyiwa. So I don't know, maybe that's something. So yeah, the
Yeah.
trailers. Yeah. Well, what's with it that you weren't very
The
confused about? I
trailer
guess.
looks fantastic. Trailer looks really great. We finally see Mandalorian. We finally see Mandalore, which looks awesome. I don't think we've ever seen that in live action, and seeing all the other Mandalorian just teaming up, it's looked great. I was confused because Yoda is back, Grogu is back, so I'm guessing that's something that happens in Boba Fett.
Is
Was
that
that
true?
what happened? Did that happen in
Because
Boba Fett?
Luke took Grogu, right? Am I missing that?
Shit, that
Didn't
did
Luke
happen in
take
Boba Fett. Yeah.
didn't Luke take
You have
Grogu
to
at the end of
watch
season
Boba
2?
Fett. You have to watch Boba Fett.
Okay, I was so confused why he's back at Grogu. So yeah. God
Oh
damn.
wait, so the trailer kind of spoiled Boba Fett as well then.
What
Oh man,
happened?
Well, I mean, it spoiled
Boba
the
Fett isn't that
outcome,
good.
but like,
Okay.
Well,
Yeah,
Boba
I'll
Fett
have to
isn't that
watch.
good, so it's fine.
This is what I'm hoping. They usually do this for like Disney Plus show, like previously on. They just do previously on, and it's the full Boba Fett series. they just do a highlight reel just for me to understand.
The highlight reel was just every time the Mandalorian showed up, I thought.
Yeah, the highlight reel is just not gonna have Boba.
Yeah,
You know.
no Boba at all.
No, but just Mando.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. What's your thoughts though on the trailer, Albert? Like as a whole.
I think it looks fantastic. Like I said, I love seeing Mandalore. I love seeing Mandalorian again. All of the Mandalorians teaming up. That's something new that we haven't seen. Um, and yeah, I think that's a lot of fun. I think Moff Gideon's supposed to come back, but I don't think we saw that in the trailer. So that's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm excited for it.
Okay. How about Teguh?
I'm definitely excited, but my main reason for being excited is it looks like there's going to be a lot more like space battles, space scenes. That's all I
alright.
need. That's all I need from Star Wars, you know?
That's fair. That's exciting.
I don't care if everything else is bad, as long as the space like fight scenes are good, I will be happy.
Alright, okay. Understandable. Alright, so I don't know. What is there anything else you want to say on this?
No, not really. I guess. I
No,
mean,
not really, right?
it looks great. Looking forward
I
to
guess
it.
they're going back to the formula, in season one, people really enjoy the tiny Yoda and like baby Yoda and like that Mandalorian. And I think season two they don't have the baby Yoda anymore, right?
No, they do.
Is that what
They
happened?
have Grogu. Grogu is in both seasons.
Yeah.
Oh, in both seasons. Oh, I thought it was given
Yeah,
away at some point.
given away at the end
Never
of
mind
season
that.
two.
Yeah, Thanos season 2.
Oh, at the end of season two.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. Never mind then. Alright, yeah. So I guess let's move on to the next one that we got. An animated, the Tales of Jedi trailer. Yeah, trailer discussion for this. So this one is going to be 6 episode. Wait, let me find the. I can't find it. Oh yeah, it'll be six episode. 3 focusing on Ashoka and 3 focusing on Du Doku.
Count Dooku. Count Dooku.
Count Dooku. Count
Oh, so they're
Dooku.
doing.
And yeah,
So that's how they're doing it. Okay.
it will premiere on October 26th on Disney Plus. So yeah, uh, I'll share my thoughts real quick though. Ashoka looks cool. I've known. I don't know. I don't really know what she does, but um, she seems to be a fan favorite. So I guess there's that. And I kind of like using her in the Lego games. So there's that. That's about it. I thought Count Dooku was the guy with the big forehead. Apparently he's not. So
He
I
thought
kind
Count
of
Dooku
was
was Kiadi Mundi. Very different.
Okay. Sure.
So yeah, I was kind of disappointed that it's not the big forehead guy. So yeah. All right. You two take it away. Teguh, what's your thoughts on this? Are you interested in your backstory?
Oh yeah. Yeah,
Which
definitely.
one more, Ahsoka or Count Dooku?
Dooku.
Dooku, honestly, yeah.
That it's so interesting
Dooku.
because
Oh, okay.
Dooku is. Oh, we've always seen, as far as I know, Dooku as a bad guy, but this showing him as a
Yeah,
Jedi and how
with
he's.
with
You
like
can
the
clearly
blue.
see. Yeah, and you can clearly see he's starting to be like sort of like in between of like the gray Jedi realm of like becoming like sort of like grizzled and sort of like I don't give a fuck about the Jedi rule kind of thing in the trailer. Like he tried to kill someone and like I
Mhm.
think who was it? Was it
And
Obi-Wan? And not Obi-Wan. There was I think it was Mace
Samuel
Windu saying
Jackson
like
had to stop
yeah,
him in.
Mace
Yeah,
Windu
had
is
to
like
cut in
stop
and
it.
stop him, you know.
So that's like interesting to see that we've never seen that. Ahsoka we sort of have seen her grow up with the Clone Wars. So this is
Yeah.
just gonna be like untold stories of Ahsoka, which I guess there are still untold stories of Ahsoka. I thought everything about Ahsoka has been told in between the timeline. But yeah.
This puberty years, that's what you're exploring this time.
Pretty sure she experienced puberty during the Clone Wars. But yeah.
Oh. Yeah, all right
You know, I
then.
mean, it looks cool. Six. The fact that it's 6 shorts. I don't know if that's actually if they actually mean like episode length or if it's like 10-minute each, just like a super short thing. But I mean, looks cool. I like
Yeah.
it. It's coming out really soon too, like in like just over a month.
Yeah, that's true. Uh, Yeah. I guess that's about it. Pretty cool,
Mhm.
interesting, especially with Count Dooku. I didn't know he was a Jedi before, so that's something, I guess. Yeah.
Usually they are
Yeah.
all the. I don't know if all the Siths are, but usually they are Jedi first.
I don't think Palpatine was. I don't think Darth
Th-
Maul was. I might be wrong.
Was Darth Maul not?
I am not too familiar with that background source material. I don't think he is. Might
It's-
be wrong though. I don't
I
know.
cannot imagine. Wait, does Darth Maul always have the black and red face thingy? Or is that like
Yeah, no,
after he becomes a
that's
Sith?
his
That's like,
people. That's
yeah.
his species. Yeah.
He was born that way. It's not like
Okay.
he had tattoos on his face.
Yeah, no, I was just thinking, like, I cannot imagine that face as a Jedi.
Oh my god.
That's fair.
It's so demon-like, and then him holding a blue or green lightsaber that just doesn't really fit. I feel like. Yeah, maybe he's just born evil. So yeah, I guess that's that for Tales of Jedi. And now let's move on to the. I'm just going to put this into two. The Bad Batch season 2 is announced, and also news about the Skeleton Crew. And I just realized I wrote the Bad Path. Let me edit
The
that.
Bad Bat. That's
The
a
Bad Path.
Star Wars show where Jabba the Hutt takes a shower and stinks up the place.
Just a bunch of Jabba the Hutt slaves just like wiping him.
It's a 16 episode long. One episode is different parts of Jabba being washed. Um,
It's like the Pixar thing, win or lose. So it's just the same event in like different
Same
perspective.
washing from different perspective. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
So yeah, there you go. The Bad Batch season 2. It's going to be a 16 episode long with a 2 episode premiere on January 14th on Disney Plus. Well, next year, because we passed January
Yeah.
this year. Yeah. You guys watch the Bad Batch? It's an
I do
animated,
not.
right?
I do not.
I
I
Oh,
have
how about
not.
Tago?
I
Oh,
have
you
not.
have not either.
I
Okay.
want to, but I haven't.
What is it about?
Yeah, I heard from Simple Joe that it's just the Bad Batch is really good. That's what I heard at least. Or is it the other one? No man. I think it's the Bad Batch. Yeah. So yeah, Bert, well, what's Bad Batch about it? Yeah. Did you find out?
It's a squad
Honestly,
of
it's about
elite
the
clone
yeah,
troopers with genetic mutations.
yeah. It's
Also,
about
Super
the
Oh.
Soldiers.
special clones.
Super Trooper, the ABBA song.
Super Trooper. Oh damn, that's the one. Yeah.
That's their opening intro. Super Trooper. Da-da-da-da.
uh, yeah, I guess you guys aren't too interested in this then. If you guys haven't watched season 1 at all. No.
Yeah.
I'm missing so many Star
Watch
Wars
season
animated
one
stuff,
first
dude.
before I can say anything about
Yeah.
that.
I think they also have like the animated for Star Wars. They also have like Visions or something, right?
That's like the anime one, right?
Oh, is that the anime one? Oh, I don't know.
Is that not the anime Star Wars series?
I have no idea.
I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah, it's the anime. It's the Star Wars series that's like Japanese anime style. That looks cool.
Okay.
Looks cool
Alright,
as
alright.
hell.
So yeah, that's a Batch season 2, and yeah, we haven't watched it, so not much to say on that. And also, they're going to bring this movie out, Skeleton Crew. So apparently, Jon Favreau brought John Watts to Lucasfilm after working with him on the Spider-Man film, and that's why
Yeah,
Skeleton
I
Crew is
forget. I
happening.
forget. I forget. I forget. John Favreau. Not John Favreau. John Watts is handling Skeleton Crew. I forgot that was a thing. Yeah.
So yeah. So yeah, what's Skeleton Crew about? I've never heard of this.
We talked about it a while ago.
Hmm.
Let's see. I mean, we know Jude Law is in it. It's a live action TV series starring Jude Law. It will center around a group of children lost in space. Huh. Okay, wait, that's not a. I don't think that's a good
What?
description of the show. Hold on.
Okay.
Let me find a better description of the show.
All right, Albert. Okay. Do you know anything about this?
No,
No? Oh,
I
I
don't
thought
know
you.
It's a
this.
coming of age story. Takes place in the
Oh,
same time
Albert's gonna
frame as
like
the
it. Albert's gonna
Mandalorian.
like it.
Take place in the same time frame as the Mandalorian. It interconnects, and it's interconnected spin-offs after the events of Return of the Jedi. So maybe Boba Fett is related as well. Um, there's literally
Okay.
no description of what the show is about, except I guess that are the based on Wikipedia, the official Star Wars fandom Wikipedia. It says it's literally about a group of children lost in space.
Wow.
I don't think Jude Law is a children anymore. I don't know what to say.
It's probably like the dad that lost his children. It's like about bad parenting.
It's a story of a coming
Okay.
of age story while also
According,
having Jude Law learning to be a good parent in space.
okay.
Is that what it's about?
According to Wikipedia, according to IMDb, Skeleton Crew follows a group of kids who are about 10 years old and who gets lost in the Star Wars universe.
Well, why are they called Skeleton Crew? Are they just malnourished?
I don't
Malnourished. Okay.
I don't think that's what they're trying to say.
They don't
my
have the
God.
knowledge to catch food in space.
Let me look this up if I can find anything aside from it's about a group of children finding their way home after being lost. Okay, literally every article is saying that they are lost in space. What the fuck? I guess we'll just have to find out. Maybe it's a mystery film. Maybe this show is about like how they get lost.
Maybe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah.
Well, I'm not too sure on this though, but okay. Excitement level on this? Are you kind of like interested after hearing Albert's description of a group of malnourished kids with Jude
Confused. I
Law?
never said malnourished. You put that in my mouth.
Teguh, what's your thoughts on this? You know, are you more interested?
No. Just no.
All right then. So yeah, there's that.
Once we watch the official
Skeleton
trailer,
Crew. I
whenever
guess we
that comes
just
out, we'll be very wrong. I'll be like, oh, that's not what it's about at all. Okay. All right, Calvin, what's up next? Or is Calvin frozen? Couldn't tell. Oh, okay. Calvin is frozen. Internet's shit. But yeah, I think that's all of the Star Wars stuff, right? Skeleton Crew, Bad Batch, Andor, and Mandalorian season 3. So now I guess we just jump to the Marvel panel, all the Marvel stuff. They reveal a lot more stuff, but I'll be on the side of Fred Love movies. It's kind of disappointing panel because they announced some stuff, but a lot of stuff like we sorta, I guess, like knew it was coming, I guess, or nothing like too exciting. But anyway, the Marvel panel starts off with a live performance of Rogers the Musical, which is a lot of fun. That is kind of fun. And then they showed the Black Panther Wakanda Forever. They showed some new footage that we didn't see. Apparently, there is a footage of M'Baku and Namor fighting. There is that. And then are we just gonna should we just like skim over a lot of the stuff that didn't have footage? What's the plan here?
No, let's just talk about. Let's just talk about the things that they did show, the trailers.
Okay.
I think they
Yeah,
showed
okay.
two trailers, right?
I'll just run through some of the new stuff that are non-shows up to that point first. So Ironheart, Ryan Coogler, director of Black Panther, is producing it. Anthony Ramos officially playing the Hood, which is like he's like a cloaked gunman that can do magic. So imagine Doctor Strange mixed with the Punisher. But not as good as Doctor Strange and not as good as Punisher. So it's like half.
Not as good, you mean like not as good, you mean like not as popular, or like the power level is
the power level, the
worse?
skill level.
The power level is worse. The skill level.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I was thinking like it'll be pretty cool, you know. It's like Punisher, like that dude shoots, he misses, and then he just like opens up a portal, so the bullets never miss.
Yeah.
I thought that would be pretty cool if they can do that.
Yeah. Okay. But yeah, that's basically the Hood, and then Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. Apparently, it's gonna connect directly to Avengers Kang Dynasty. Randall Park is gonna be back as Jimmy Woo. Um,
Woo!
and the footage apparently shows Scott Lang having to do a heist because he needs to get back Cassie. So I guess Kang took Cassie.
I guess so.
But
Yeah.
that is the non-footage stuff, and then I guess we go to the footage stuff now.
All right. Yeah. So firstly, we got. We're going to the trailers, right?
Yeah.
All right. So yeah. Firstly, we got the. Let's talk about this one first. The Werewolf by Night. Trailer discussion. Yeah. So Werewolf by Night will be directed by Michael Giacchino. Yeah.
Mhm.
He previously worked on he's a, he previously worked on the MCU as a composer for scores including the No Way Home. Yes. So is this his first directorial debut? No?
I think so, which is why it surprised me so much when it says from director Michael Giacchino. I'm like, did I just misread that, or did they edit that wrong? Because he is a composer. He never
No,
directs anything, and then the fact that he directed, I was like, yo, that is exciting that he's directing this. Yeah.
yeah, and add to that also like the style is going to be in black and white, like retro horror style kind of thing from what we've seen in the
Mhm.
trailer. So yeah, there's that. Yeah, and this movie is coming out on October 7th. Uh, this this year, I guess. So yeah, look out for that movie. So yeah, seeing the trailer, what's your thoughts on this? You know,
First of all, quick correction: it's not a movie. They call it a
oh,
television
series.
special. I'm not sure exactly
Oh,
what it means, but it's like it's not a show. It's not a. I don't know. Maybe it's like just a 60 like a 1 hour thing. I guess like a special, like a one off,
I guess so.
not a full movie, not a show. But yeah,
It's like the Star Wars special Christmas special. That's a
yeah,
thing,
I
right?
guess this is the Halloween special. I guess
Yeah, I guess
for
so.
Marvel.
Yeah, watch them tie this later into the actual universe. You're going to see Kang fighting a werewolf. But yeah, yeah, I just thought that the whole trailer it looks really interesting. Yeah. Uh, I quite like the whole retro vibe thingy, and then like I don't know if they're going to CGI the werewolf and stuff, but I kind of want them to just go all in on the retro and go practical with it. I think that'll be pretty fun. Yeah, that'll be pretty fun. Um, wait, also Albert, is was that Kristen Ritter in
No,
the
it's
trailer, or was
not.
it
It's not
someone
Chris.
else?
Kristen Ritter is on the trailer, which I was so confused.
Oh, okay. No, I just thought that girl looks like her, so I was like, is that her?
Okay, I don't. Yeah, it's not Kristen Ritter. Um,
Oh, okay.
but no, I like the trailer a lot. It gives off like it's like a classic old school, yeah, like Universal Monsters vibe. Like there is like a little bit. I think they sort of did a little homage of like sort of those old school like monsters. Their transformation sort of like stop motiony, and they sort of did that a
Mm-hmm.
little bit in the trailer, like sort of like stop motiony transformation kind of thing. And it looks really cool. And then the black and white vibe of it, and the fact that this is just like them being stuck in a place and there is a werewolf and they have to figure it out. I think that that could be fun. And apparently there is a man thing in the trailer which I missed.
Oh,
So
venting.
yeah,
Oh, well,
so
okay, okay. I'm guessing this is not related in any shape or form to the series, right? Manting has a series, if I'm not wrong.
no, man thing does not have
They
anything
do.
going on.
I thought he did back then.
Uh, back then? No,
I don't
man thing
remember.
has never been on any film or show.
Oh, that's Swamp Thing. Never mind. Never mind.
That's all.
That's Swamp
Something
Thing.
is DC.
Yeah, something is DC. Never mind. It's just
Yeah,
things, you know.
things.
Things. Things.
Things.
They look
Yeah.
very similar too. They're like swamp monsters. Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly. All right then. Yeah. How about Teguh? You're an old guy.
I didn't want
He's the same age as us.
Yeah, but he's mentally older, like an old 60-year-old man that lives in the 40s, maybe.
Okay.
So yeah, Teguh. Does this call on to you, this movie?
No, I didn't bother watching the trailer.
Oh, what? Damn it, Teguh.
It's horror.
It's not really horror, no. I don't think it's horror. Yeah.
It's
Oh, alright
it's
then. I guess.
clearly horror. I don't know what
No,
you're
it's
talking about.
not. It's more like thriller.
It's straight up a murder werewolf story.
Yeah, it's just murder world story, not like ghosts and stuff. Not yeah. So
That
Teguh,
is
you can
horror.
definitely watch this. No, it's not. That's more thriller horror. Yeah. All right then. I guess that's about it. Yeah, Werewolf by Night just looks really good. Something to look forward to on October 7th. So, yeah. That's a Halloween special, I suppose. All right, now
Mhm.
let's move on to the next trailer that we get, which is the more exciting one, Secret Invasion. Secret Invasion. They dropped the trailer for it. So yeah, it. So yeah, I don't know. The whole trailer just looks tense. A lot of fun. Um, I I like the more kind of like the grounded MCU vibe kind of thing. That's why I like the Captain America Winter Soldier,
Mhm.
and this one looks to be similar to that. A lot of like spy. I don't know. I wouldn't say spy. I guess spy.
It's thriller. Yeah, spy thriller.
Yeah, spy thriller. So yeah. So
I
yeah.
want to say spy. I
Definitely
guess spy.
can't think of any other words. Alright. Because they're not actually spies, or they're just aliens. Just. I guess they want to infiltrate like something. I kind of forgot the story of Secret
Something.
Invasion. But yeah, the whole story just looks good. Samuel L. Jackson looks handsome. Yeah. Um, he with that beard going on. So I don't know. That's something. Why are you smiling like that?
There's nothing wrong. I don't know. What's wrong with smiling?
I don't like it. Frown over.
Okay.
No, but yeah, that's pretty much it, I guess. My initial thought just looks really cool. How about Albert?
Go to Teguh. Go to Teguh.
Okay, how about Teguh?
I understand nothing. Well, I understand
Nice.
a little bit, but hey, I like it like that. So
I mean, might as well, right? If it's a spy thing, you rather not know too much.
yeah, like, and they know. I hate how the trailer knows how to like get me interested because they're like, cause, Furio's like, I'm the only one standing between them and the thing they really want. And what is that? Title.
I need to. I need
Like,
to know.
I need to know.
It's really good.
Yeah.
Wait, is it not in the comics over? I know you know the story, right?
They
I
are
thought,
Secret Invasion is one of my favorite comic events.
yeah, right.
Nothing in this trailer is like in the comics.
Oh,
Completely
really?
different.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
because there
I
is
didn't know
no
that.
way there is no
Well, I
way
guess in
they
the
could do the
Marvel
comics.
heroes, right?
There is no way they could do the comics. Comics is
Yeah.
one of the biggest events. There is like over 30 something heroes in and like how many 100 years of history. There's no way that they could do it. Like this show is gonna
True.
focus on the Skrulls, Nick Fury, Maria Hill, Talos, and Emilia Clarke and Olivia Colman's character, whoever they are. I'm assuming there's Skrulls as well. But I don't know exactly what they're like, and that's focus, and obviously Don Cheadle, Rhodey as well. That's like the focus, like just a smaller group. But yeah, no chance they do the comics. But it's still fun though. It looks
Yeah.
so exciting.
Yeah. I don't know what else to say on this.
I mean, again, it looks great. I really love the tone of it and serious. I'm so curious because Maria Hill's like, I've been trying to call you, and we know that at the end of Spider-Man No Way Home, and Far From Home, he is in space. So he just came back to Earth. So I don't know how long he's been in space, and like, if I'm starting to question if the Nick Fury that we actually know in the MCU is actually the Nick Fury that is in the show, or if the whole time, or if the whole time in the MCU the Nick Fury that we know is actually a rip-off Nick Fury.
Wait, So you're saying you think that the Nick Fury that's been there since Iron Man is the Skrull Nick Fury?
Imagine if that's the case. Like, I don't know how long Nick Fury's been in space.
What? Yeah, if that was the case, it'll be such huge twist, I guess. Like a massive bomb. We're like, what? That's not Nick Fury all this time? Yeah. But I thought if the Skrull got shot, their blood is not red, right?
I don't know. Are you saying that because Nick Fury bleeds?
Yeah, because in Winter Soldier he got shot quite a lot.
Yeah, he got shot. He got shot several times.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
and
guess
I'm pretty sure
maybe
that he
my
bleeds.
theory is wrong. Maybe Nick Fury has just been in space after Endgame, after the snapback, after
Maybe,
Tony's
maybe.
funeral. He just fly to space like, eee,
Grief,
grief. Yeah.
So yeah, excited though to see Nick Fury back now in full, and like him being the focus as well. So yeah, there's that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks so good. That one scene where Talos is like putting a gun to the guy, and then all of the people stand up around him, and it's all the same person. I was like, oh shit,
Oh
that's the
yeah.
Skrulls, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Pretty much that, I guess, on Secret
excited
Invasion.
for the show.
Definitely excited. Yeah, everyone is, even Teguh. I don't know why I said even Teguh, like he's very excited. But yeah, that's that for the trailer discussions. I can say only show those two Werewolf by Night and Secret Invasion. Is that we haven't mentioned a few? Did we mention the rest? Not yet, right?
No, we didn't mention the rest. The others are like newsworthy stuff that I guess we can talk about. Let's like you want me to like skim some of the stuff that I think is like not much conversation?
Yeah. Just kind of mention
Yeah,
them,
so
I guess.
Loki season 2, they announced that I keep on butchering his name. I'm so sorry. Ki Hu Kwan.
Yeah,
Is
I
that how I
guess
say
so.
it? The short round, not short boy, like Calvin said. The actor who plays short round in Temple of Doom, as well as the one who plays the dad in Everything
Waymon.
Everywhere All at Once. He's gonna be in Loki season 2 as a TVA employee. Also in Loki season 2, they say there's gonna be a lot more Kang, Jonathan Majors action. So that is Loki season 2. By the way, stop me if you have anything to comment about. If not, then I'll keep going. Armor Wars, Don Cheadle say Armor Wars begin filming next year and is set right after Secret Invasion. They also got a new logo, so that's gonna be tying in directly.
The Armor War stuff is like, how excited I'll be will be really depends on Secret Invasion.
Yeah.
Yeah. If Secret Invasion ends it in the high note, or like at least Don Cheadle's character is like off to do something interesting, then then that's something. Then I'll be more excited for it. Yeah.
Makes sense.
Go on, Bert.
Yeah, after that, there's Echo. We know Echo from the Hawkeye series. It just wrapped filming. Vincent D'Onofrio was on stage. He's gonna be back as Kingpin, obviously. And then in the clip that they show, Kingpin have a bandage over his eye. So
is that a major thing?
Well, he got shot in the eye. Remember? In a Hawkeye. You don't remember this?
No.
Kingpin Echo shot Kingpin right in the face.
Right, that's true. Okay.
Yeah.
So I guess he survived that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he survives. And then we got Fantastic Four, everyone's most anticipated film, and they didn't announce any casting. So our fan casting from last week was total fraud, Kelvin. We failed.
I know, right? We failed.
Everyone's talking about Jodie Comer being Invisible Woman. Now I really want Jodie Comer to be Invisible Woman, and if they don't cast her Invisible Woman, I'll be upset. But now we'll never know until whatever. They'll probably wait till the end of the year or even more. Like it's gonna be.
I guess they did announce the director though.
They confirmed Matt Shakman, who is the WandaVision showrunner, that he's gonna be directing Fantastic Four. So that's exciting. He did like very weird stuff with WandaVision, so I hope he does like branch out a little bit and do some unorthodox stuff with Fantastic Four.
Yeah, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay. What else is there?
Daredevil, Born Again. They show a new logo. Charlie Cox was there, saying he's excited to be playing Daredevil again, double the amount of time this time.
Mm.
So there is that, and I guess the first, again, the one that we can talk about big is the Captain America New World Order, which have surprisingly big amount of news. This is the Captain America Sam Wilson movie. The
Captain
director
America 4,
Julius,
basically.
yeah, the director Julius Ona described it as a paranoid thriller. And Tim Blake Nelson, who you might know as what's his name, like Mr. Green, Mr. Blue, I think, in the
Okay.
Incredible Hulk, he's gonna be back as the main villain called the Leader at the end of Incredible Hulk. If you remember, there's like a blood that drops on his forehead, and so he have a big ass forehead and it's like really smart now.
He turns to
Um,
Megamind, basically,
Pretty much a green Mega
but
Mind.
not. Yeah.
Yeah, and then he says like Marvel is a part of cinema history, so coming back is an honor. As he reprised the role from 14 years ago. God damn, it's been 14 years since that. That's insane. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
Also, yeah, Carl Lumbly, who plays Isaiah Bradley, he's gonna be back. Denny Ramirez is gonna be back. He's gonna play the new Falcon because now I guess we need a new Falcon. He was in
Mm-hmm.
Captain America and the Winter Soldier show. And they also cast Shira Haas, who's a new Israeli superhero named Sabra, who I'm not familiar with. But thoughts on all of these characters coming back for the show, for the film, and it being a paranoid thriller? What do you think What do you think that means?
I I don't know why, but I just paranoid thriller sounds a lot of fun. Sounds a lot of fun. Not much else to say on that. Yeah, I don't know. What do you think? Like the leader is going to do though. Like, what's his role in the comics or anything? Do you know about that?
I think it's just very smart, right? While I look this up, I guess. Go. What do you think paranoid thriller means?
Google it.
No idea.
So yeah, so the leader is in the comics is just a big enemy of the Hulk. It's just a rival of the
Smart
Hulk.
dude.
He never really against the not really against uh, Captain America, but yeah, he's just like he have telekinesis, telepathy, gamma ray manipulation, superhuman intelligence, and self resurrection. Oh, I guess he cannot die. I didn't know that. Um,
Self-resurrection. Oh. By the way, paranoid
but
thriller.
yeah,
It's a subgenre of psychological thriller, revolving around characters who believe they have uncovered shady goings on beneath the veneer of everyday life, and or wait, I'm opening the website, and
okay,
or pursued by some kind of conspiracy. So it's going. I guess it's conspiracy theory thriller, right?
okay,
Yeah,
yeah,
it makes sense. I guess. Yeah.
yeah.
All right. Uh, I think it's going to be cool. I think Captain America. Yeah, this one's going to be really cool.
I hope so.
Mhm. Uh, yeah, I don't have too much thought on Isaiah Bradley though coming back. Pretty cool, I guess that he'll be there. Uh,
Hmm.
and also I don't know what was this one. Shira has been cast. No, I mean the new Falcon.
Sabra.
No,
Oh no,
the
the
new
new Falcon.
Falcon. Danny Ramirez.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't know if
I'm not
that feels unnecessary at all.
I'm not too high on this at all. Like
Yeah, why
mm,
they don't really need another Falcon, right?
yeah, I mean especially if he's just going to be playing with drones in the
Wait,
backyard.
is that what is gonna be?
I mean, in the series, we don't really see him do much other than.
Didn't he get a wing?
Did he get the wing? I don't remember him getting the wing. Did
I
he
thought
get a
he
wing?
did. I thought he did.
I'm gonna Google this. What's his name? Danny Ramirez.
Yeah.
Uh, let
Tego, do
me.
you remember if he got a wing at the end of Captain America and the Winter Soldier, Falcon and Winter Soldier TV show?
Falcon, right?
The new guy, the Danny Ramirez dude, who's like the other troop member.
Oh
I
yeah,
thought he got a wing.
Maris was got Koi when. Oh wait, no, never mind. Wait,
What is going on?
I don't know. I don't remember. In the chat, if you guys remember, did Danny Ramirez get the wing?
No one remembers.
Oh, it's not exactly the best show.
Yeah, that's fair.
Well, hopefully he got a wing, I guess. So I guess they can fly together. That'll be much better than if he just sits there in the background playing with drones. I think, yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, talking about characters from not the best show. We're gonna have a film featuring some of those characters again, and this is the film that's in our thumbnail, Thunderbolts. So we're gonna have the Thunderbolts. We're gonna have the Thunderbolts movie. They reveal the full team of the Thunderbolts, which consists of Yelena Belova, Florence Pugh, the Red Guardian, David Harbour,
Mhm.
Ghost, Hannah John Kamen from Ant-Man and the Wasp, Bucky, obviously, U.S. Agent, Wyatt Russell from the Falcon Show, and Taskmaster from Black Widow. So three characters from Black Widow, um, two characters, I guess, from Falcon and Winter Soldier, and obviously Val, who's also from Falcon and Winter Soldier, is gonna be like I guess she's like the leader. I guess, but that's a team. What do you think of that lineup?
Wait, question first. Who's that
Yeah,
girl on the left with the sunglasses?
that's Val. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, that's Val. Okay, that looks nothing like her. That I remember at least. All right, Thunderbolts. The cast seems interesting. I guess interested to see the dynamics between them, especially. I'm very sure Yelena and David Harbour and what's the name? Red Guardian would just be pure comedy. Would just be pure comedy between the two. Um,
Hmm,
Taskmaster, I still don't really like her in the yeah. I don't. None of us like
that's fair.
Taskmaster in the movie, so I'm not too sure on how he's going to contribute other than I'm a fight, I guess. Um, U.S. Agent and Winter Soldier, though, I think that's something to look out for because
Yeah.
the chemistry, I guess. But as a whole, the team, I'm pretty mid about it.
Yeah, see, my opinion on this is initially I was like, I was indifferent about it. I was like, okay, cool. I guess this is a nice team. And then my friend pointed out that they all do the same thing,
Yeah.
except for Ghost. They're all just like skilled fighters, and some of them, I guess,
Hmm.
have like super strength. But that's it. And then there's one person that can phase through walls. and that's it. Like that is a not a very diverse team, I guess, on the power set. Do you guys agree with that? do you think
Oh,
that'll
definitely.
make an interesting dynamic, or do you think it'll just be boring?
I mean, the power dynamic it's lacking, that's for sure. But I'm more, yeah, the how they constructed the team. They should have watched our episode when we were making our Suicide Squad. You know,
We did. We did that.
yeah, with the cartoon characters thing.
Oh,
Remember?
the cartoon Suicide Squad. Okay, I
Yeah,
thought we did
cartoon
like a
Suicide
Suicide.
Squad.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, that one has a lot more strategy to this, other than give everyone with the same skill set, the same power, like similar power.
Yeah, I mean, you're right. I mean, Lewis Berry in the comment mentioned like Zemo. Zemo's not there, which is big.
Mhm.
I thought Zemo was supposed to be there. Plus, he's like a fan favorite, and in the comics, he's been like in almost every iteration of the Thunderbolts. Abomination could have been the muscle, but I guess that sort of ties in to She-Hulk kind of thing, because like he's sort of like on
Yeah,
parole, right? Because maybe he
yeah,
cannot cannot do action.
but yeah, I think I did mention as well in the previous when you're discussing episode 2 that Abomination might be in Thunderbolts, but yeah, I mean it makes sense, because it's an underground. What's the name? It's an under the radar team, right? It's not official like listed kind of thing. So the government will look away, I guess, if One Nation was in there. So yeah, it's kind of
Fair,
sad.
but like Bucky is nowhere near from being stealth. Like everyone knows who he is.
He's going to grow beard to something.
What?
That's just this
I
guy's
mean,
grows a beard.
Teguh, chime in here. Are you impressed by this team or are you underwhelmed by this team?
Well, I wouldn't say
Mm,
I'm underwhelmed, but I'm not impressed either.
well,
Yeah, it's
mid
like
then.
it's pretty mid.
Fair, fair.
It's pretty mid.
I'm like, I'm just trying to think if there are other characters that they could have used for this team that's in the MCU existing. Because
Well,
I think Ghost is a good addition. I think that's one of the things that I like that addition. I think
mhm.
Yelena makes sense. I think they should have picked either Bucky or US Agent. They're practically the
Yeah,
same people. They
pretty
create
much.
this one Bucky just to get because familiar face they sort of have. They feel like need to get it for like the money purposes. And Taskmaster, I guess, is like supposed to be cool and everything. But like there is three people who have shields in this, and like three people who can like who's basically just skilled just fighting. So it's literally like it's such a duplicate on their power sets.
Hmm. Yeah.
Like
Really not sure.
could you imagine if Marvel is brave enough to take characters from their um previous shows, like get Bullseye in this thing, get Luke
Yeah,
Cage in
right?
this thing, get Quake.
Mm.
Heck,
That would be a lot more.
Get Jessica Henwick from Iron Fist with her swords and the Iron Fist swords. That'll be so much more fun and more diverse instead of this
Yeah,
lineup.
yeah, I feel Marvel. I feel like Marvel wants to take it safe with this team. I would, yeah. It would have been cool if they have bolder choice of villains, I guess, in this thing. Well, quote unquote villains. But yeah, um, not the best team. Well, at least maybe the dynamics would be fun. That's about it. That's the
I
only
mean,
positive I can think of.
also this team feels so mentally dysfunctional. Like there is two person who's been brainwashed, Bucky and Taskmaster. One
Mhm.
person who is like who went crazy and tried to kill people with a shield. A person who's going through grief and loss because of her sister is gone. A person who was in jail because he keep on claiming that he fight Captain America even though he doesn't fight Captain America, and I don't know what he does. And there is Ghost, who I'm not sure. Well, I guess she's not. I don't
She
know if she's
she
mentally right.
she faced out.
She phases in and out of reality.
She fits
I-
out.
So like this is
Imagine
not
like
a very stable team.
imagine she's not like calibrated yet, so she's just like doing some important fighting against like the villain. Then like at some point, she just like phase out. Like, oh no, oh no, you know.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of funny. Uh, yeah, honestly, pretty mid. A lot of better choices could have been made. Yeah, a lot of better choices could have been made, but instead they went with like the generic I can fight dude team.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. So
Um,
everyone's agreement on that. Yeah. All right. So let's move on. I guess there's one more, right?
one more.
The Marvels. Yeah. What's that about, Albert?
Yeah, that's the Captain Marvel next Captain Marvel film that also features Miss Marvel and Maria Rambeau, who I think they're gonna call Photon. I'm not sure yet, but yeah, they took on the stage. They showed the first footage of the film. Goose is gonna be back, so yay, that's fun. And also, the
Yee.
thing that excites me the most is the description of the footage. Apparently, the film is gonna focus on the three heroes as they keep trading places with each other every time they use their powers, and they must team up to fix their problem. Because at the end of spoiler for Miss Marvel, she swapped places with Carol. And apparently that's gonna be a recurring thing in the film. And that's such an interesting concept that I don't know how that's gonna work.
So every time they use the power, like even like every time they shoot an energy blast, they swap places or something.
Yeah, I guess.
That'll
Huh.
be trippy. That'll be trippy. Imagine like you're fighting three different fights, and then every time they punch, they switch places.
You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of like those video games where you can control multiple character, and in order to pass a certain level, you have to switch a character to do this level, and then they switch again. Like you can control
Oh,
the same.
Oh,
So you
it's like a
just
Lego game.
yeah,
Like a Lego
it's like
game.
Lego game. Yeah. So if you need to go to small places, all right, swap in Miss Marvel, go in, get small or something. Well, I guess she doesn't do that in the MCU. But yeah, if you want to fly, all right, switch out. Brie Larson, let's go. We need to stretch.
No.
Let's go, Iman Vellani. They just do that.
Yeah. All right, I guess. Wait, by the way, what's Photon is going to be in it, right?
Photon
I
is
think that's
Mario
right.
Rambo, yeah.
Yeah.
Teyona Paris.
Her power is pretty much Captain Marvel, isn't it?
Energy manipulation.
Flying.
She's sort of strong. She's sort of like when they shoot bullets at her, it's sort of like stopped, right? The
Okay.
energy, yeah. So energy manipulation and is strong, I guess.
But she cannot fly. Maybe.
I don't think she can
So-
fly. Well, not in the
Okay.
show. In the comic, she can.
Okay. So kind of pretty much the same thing. All right. Yeah. At least the premise is fun on this one, so we'll just have to see
I
how
wanna-
they handle with this. Yeah.
I want to see Goose get involved. That Goose also swap places with them. There'll be a lot of fun. Suddenly, Captain Marvel fighting a big ass alien and turns into a cat.
It transforms into a cat, and then Goose just appear like meow, and then like just
Eats the whole thing. Yeah.
And then like you switch back to like with Carol Danvers, like what happened?
I mean,
Yeah.
if they execute it well, that could be a fun premise. That's such a weird premise, though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, we forgot to change the banner, but yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I guess that's about it for yeah, that's pretty much all the news that came out from this Marvel Star Wars panel.
Mhm.
A lot of things and a lot of nothing as well. Yeah.
So overall, do you think this is a good panel or a bad panel? Is it like, okay, does it exceed expectations or underperform your expectations
It's
for
kinda
Marvel
good.
and DC?
for
Not
Marvel
DC,
and DC.
Marvel and Star Wars. Marvel and Star Wars.
I think Star Wars one is kind of as expected. They show like what 3 trailers? Yeah,
Uh-huh.
3 trailers. Shows release dates, directors, stuff like that. So I think the Star Wars one is pretty much on point. Yeah, the MCU stuff though. Yeah, it's not the best. It's quite underwhelming. They really only show what the relevant one is Secret Invasion. That's it. And I guess the news they have on Captain Marvel, Thunderbolts, and Miss Marvel, and the Marvels.
Mhm.
Yeah, and then everything else is just kind of like a bunch of nothing, honestly. Yeah. So it's quite underwhelming on that part. Especially since we got the rumor that they're going to show the cast of like trying to get Henry Cavill and stuff.
That leak rumor really put everyone expectations to like on a skyrocketing level.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, that leak really, yeah, it's not good for them. Yeah, I mean, like everyone's expecting, like, oh my God, are we going to see Henry Cavill or like John Boyega somewhere? You know? Then no,
Yeah.
that's not the case.
I was excited for Jodie Comer to be Invisible Woman, but yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
Teguh,
same.
what about you? Exceed expectations or does what's the opposite? Doesn't
Well, I can't.
surpass your expectation.
Can I really say it? Can I really give an answer if I didn't have any expectations?
Okay, then change it to were you impressed or were you underwhelmed?
For Star Wars, at least. Start for Star Wars.
Oh,
first.
Star
Are
Wars
you
definitely impressed. Sorry,
Okay.
I
I
thought you were still on
I
the
agree
Marvel
with that.
discussion.
Mhm.
Star Wars definitely impressed. Well, Lucasfilm in general, I guess. Lucasfilm in general
Yeah.
definitely impressed. Marvel side is where I'm a bit
Yeah.
iffy about it.
Mhm. Yeah, I meant for the
Yeah,
Marvel,
yeah.
for the MCU side, it's like the cool one is really only Secret Invasion. The Thunderbolts
is-
didn't really do much.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah, pretty
Thunderbolts
much.
begs more question.
Yeah. How about you?
This
Ray?
is literally what happens when they try to make people excited in both San Diego Comic-Con and D23, and it's only like a month apart or something. They literally like they spread themselves thin with the announcement, and now people like, oh, this sucks, because there's literally not much they can do. So there's like
Yeah,
literally too much expectations, too little time, too big stage for them to do it. So
and the rumor doesn't help. The casting rumor.
the rumor does not help at all.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
yeah, that's
Uh,
it.
yeah, that's about it, I guess, for this emergency podcast. We pretty much cover everything. I think there's another panel at tomorrow, but if there's nothing interesting in that one,
Um,
we wouldn't do.
let me check that real quick right now because I sent the schedule in the. Actually, I think I downloaded the schedule real quick. Hold on, give me one
But yeah,
second.
if there isn't too much happening next episode, like in the next panel, then we probably won't do an episode. We wouldn't do an emergency podcast on it. So yeah. Uh, but if it is, then look out for the podcast again. So yeah, did you found it, Bert?
Yeah, it's loading. So tomorrow, oh, it's all about Disney parks, and then in the evening they're talking about Disney Princess and concert live. So I don't
Okay,
think there's
yeah,
anything
not
too
important.
exciting. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, I guess that's about it now. Let's just plug it out, I suppose. Teguh, why
Hmm.
don't you go ahead?
You can find me on Instagram at T23399, and you can find me on Twitter at Tegidu.
Nice. And I'll plug Ariq, I guess. Yeah. You can find Ariq on Instagram at Ariq Andria and Ricky Doo on Letterboxd. And yes, you can find Kelvin on KYAce20 on Instagram at KYAce27 and Disco Monkey on Letterboxd and YouTube. And Albert.
Yeah, you can find my Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Wiradharma, and the Jaw movies for the YouTube channel and Letterbox. In the YouTube channel, that's where you can also find all the video version of everything from the podcast, the bonus episodes, the reviews. That's on the Jaw Movies One Word YouTube channel. Otherwise, if you're listening on the audio podcast, that means you must be listening to the Councilmen podcast feeds, which you can find in Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Castbox, wherever you listen to your podcast feed. So yeah, don't forget to subscribe there. Send us an email at councilmanshow@gmail.com if you want to. And you can find the Councilman Show on Twitter, Instagram, and Letterboxd at Councilman Show, also one word. So that is all the plugs for the Councilman Show. And yeah, we just released earlier today. Obviously, we have the main episode, episode 176, where we talk about all the Disney stuff that was from yesterday. We also released the She-Hulk episode 4 discussion between me and Kelvin. We talked about it, and it was out like a couple of hours. I want to say like at 4 p.m. But you go check it out. It's on the channel. It's also available on the podcast feed. Tomorrow morning, we'll be releasing the House of Dragon episode 3 review for just in time before episode 4 comes out, which is on the Sunday night. And then the following day, we're going to release the Rings of Power episode 3 review. So there's
Those
that.
those two are solo review, man.
That's
So
not solo review. I got my
oh,
friend
that?
to help me
Okay.
out record it.
Oh,
So yeah.
all right, all right, all right.
We
Okay,
got a
that
guest.
helps. You
So
got guests. Yeah.
someone you might be familiar with actually. So
Oh, okay. So yeah, look out for that. If you're interested to hear our thoughts on She-Hulk and the other two fantasy shows. So yeah, I guess with that, the councilman has spoken, and we'll see you in the next episode.